Good evening and welcome to the Croatian television program Croatia in All Colours on Local Vision Optus. I'm Anica Hrstić.
I dobro vam večer, štovano hrvatsko gledateljstvo i dobrodošli na hrvatski televizijski program Hrvatska u svim bojama Local Vision Optus. Ja sam Petar Gelo.
This evening we are visiting the Karlovačka region of Croatia. Dubravko and Yvonne, newcomers to our program, had an interview with the new Croatian band named Vaga Bond. Also, Petar had an interview with the Burgenland Croatians from Austria. And as always, there will be a few songs and other guests from the Croatian community, so sit back and have a pleasant evening.
For the Croatian community. I saw the red light.
Oh, that was practice, that's all right.
How do you know when to go?
Because there's a red light. See? Wave to the red light.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi.
Take it off. All right. We're here today in the Fitzroy Gardens and we're here for the Croatian community TV, is it? Sorry.
Stop doing that with your hand. Looks,
Don't look at me.
doesn't look good for the camera. If you're doing this from behind, you know, it looks a bit funny.
Dobro. Hvala.
Just really.
Okay. Do you want me to say who I am first? Okay. Hi, I'm Yvonne and we're here today in the Fitzroy Gardens with Croatian Community TV and we're going to be interviewing an up-and-coming Croatian band called Vaga Bond.
Hi, my name is Dubi. Here next to me is Domagoj. He's the lead singer of the band. So could you please introduce us to the rest of the band members?
Why not? Yeah. Oh, this is Ego. He's the main man on Bisernica. Yeah. David on the floor. Glenn, our bass player. And Ivan, he's on Bulgaria.
Okay. Cut it off now. Yeah, she did. Yeah, did you? Yeah, cut it off now. Like.
This is a nerve-wracking experience.
So Domagoj, how did you get involved? All right. So Domagoj, how did you get it?
Shut up! Just do it, I have to go.
So Domagoj, how did you get involved with this band?
Oh well, Ego, when he came from Croatia, when the war started, I was introduced to him by a teacher, and by some unknown reason I asked him, do you play tamburica, and he said yes. So we got together one afternoon and had a bit of a practice, and yeah, we started playing, and he joined up in an orchestra, Hrvatska Zora, and that's how I met Ivan and Glenn, and we started sort of playing a little bit as a band. And before, under the name Skitnice, we had to change it to Vaga Bond, but we're fine with that. And then, yeah, met David at a party and got together and started jamming. Yeah, good stuff.
Is there any particular reason why you changed your name from Skitnica?
Yeah, because apparently there's a band in Croatia already called Skitnice and we can't use their name, and we're hoping one day maybe to break through in Croatia, you know, so, I mean, anything's possible, so better to think ahead.
Okay. Yeah, let's cut off.
Alright, you ready? When you're ready? Okay. Igor, these instruments look a little bit foreign. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Oh, well, they are Croatian instruments, and this is a bisernica. You can see it's the smallest, next to bass, I mean, and it plays a melody.
Can you give us a little bit of a demo?
A bit of demo?
Yep.
Oh, I can put something in. So something like that, you know.
That's for all the oldies.
Yeah, it was a bit of folk music, and yeah, it plays Croatian traditional instruments, all of this, and
So what else have we got here?
we have brach there, and that's a bit deeper instrument. It also plays melody, and yeah, it sort of plays a deeper sound.
Deeper sound.
Yeah,
And what about these ones over here?
this is rhythm instrument, and Bulgaria, the one that's even holding now.
Yep.
It plays rhythm. It plays a contra beat, sort of.
Yep. And the bigger one looks a bit like a
that-
cello. What's that?
That's a bass, and
That's a bass?
of course, bass plays bass.
Yep. And in Croatian, what's that called?
Berda.
Berda. Okay. Wonderful. Next question. Alright.
It doesn't have to be.
I'm gonna talk to that.
So, do you guys do this full time? Can you make a living out of this?
Eventually, if it paid enough money, we'd be able to make a living out of it, you know, but unfortunately it doesn't, you know. We're all students, go to uni. We got three engineers, is it?
Three engineers.
Myself, Glenn and either doing we're doing engineering courses. Oh, and Eggs as well. Sorry, Eggs. Dom's doing a multimedia course, so that's basically what we do full time. We're students, and some of us have jobs. Make a bit of money on the side. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Oh no.
Take two. So, do you do this for a living?
No, unfortunately we don't. As much as we'd like to do it for a living, it doesn't pay enough, So maybe, hopefully one day if we get big enough, we'll be able to do it for a living. So.
Do you do anything else apart from this?
Yeah, we're all students at university. I'm doing engineering and business at RMIT. Glenn's doing mechanical engineering at VET. I was doing aerospace at RMIT along with myself, and Eggs is doing chem eng and business and commerce, is it, at Melbourne? Yep. Dom's doing multimedia technology or multimedia engineering at VET. Yep. Yeah, that's the one.
That's all right. An educator, yeah.
Day, sretan rođendan. Okay, you ready? Vaga Bond's brought out the CD, Sretan rođendan Ivana. Can you see it? Whoa. Okay, how did you guys go about production and stuff?
Well, actually the song came about mainly from Domagoj. He wanted to write a nice, beautiful song, and he wrote the song, he designed the cover for it, right. He also did all the parts and for the different instruments and everything, so it's very, very good.
And the big question, who is Ivana? Is there a little bit of mystery around this?
Well, Ivana is a girl, and she does exist, and who she is, she knows. So.
All right. So there's a little bit of mystery surrounding this. Maybe one day we'll know. The other thing I wanted to ask you was the hidden track. There's a hidden track with tamburica at the end. What's that all about?
Well, when we were sort of practicing for Ivana for the production, we sort of were a bit bored, and we kept playing it too often, and then Dom had this wonderful country sort of mix, and he played it all the time, and he says, we have to do this on a recording. So for 2 days we sort of practiced before the recording, and then we recorded it, so it was just a bit of fun on the end.
Alright, and the remix, what happened with that? How did that come about?
Well, that's a bit of an interesting story, because we actually got to play, David actually played the electric guitar, which is very, very good, and we sort of were playing with this normal drum beat, right. In the track, and it sort of was too slow. While these other guys are going down to Macca's, our producer James Bond in International Studios in South Melbourne.
And that would not be 007?
No, definitely not. He said, well, we need a bit of a faster mix, so we sped it up a bit, and we edited a techno mix, and it finally became our...
So it worked out all right?
It worked out wonderful.
Okay, I just want to ask Glenn. Oh, sorry. I stuffed up. All right. I got cheaters. I just wanted to ask Ivan, do you guys... No, take two. I didn't know what the question was, that's why I stopped. How often do you practice at life? Ivan, I just wanted to ask you, how often do you guys practice?
Well, we usually try and practice about once a week. I suppose, although we spend most of the time stuffing around. We probably cram in about 2 or 3 good hours of hard work a week. Right. When uni starts, it gets a bit more difficult. There's less time with all of us doing sort of pretty intense courses and that. But
yeah, that's understandable. But do you guys play at Zabavas and stuff, or?
Yeah, of course. We've had a few notable sort of jams at Zabava and stuff. We played the Matan on the Zabava. We've played at the Stock Exchange building. We even played on a boat once for a. Yeah, that was good.
So you're going pretty good?
Yeah, we're going pretty good.
So have you got any future aspirations? Where are you guys going to play and stuff?
I mean, who knows what the future can hold. We're hoping to get together a bigger repertoire.
A man of wisdom. Sorry.
We're hoping to get together a bigger repertoire, about 40 or 50 songs, so we can start playing full Zabava. And then we move on. Who knows?
Great, big plans for the future, huh? Yeah, you can ask something now, I don't.
I'll ask whether you I've heard before Ivan mentioned that you'd like to get 40 or 50 songs together so you can play at gigs in Zabava. I just wanted to know whether I stuffed it up, hang on. Stuffed it up.
It's not. I just won.
Huh?
Tell us some more about
Yeah, tell us more. Oh yeah, I know. Tell us more about.
We'll do the interview. We'll interview you. We're Vaga Bond.
So how did your career as an interviewer start?
Get fucked. I'm doing you a favour here, man. Come on. All right, we'll go. Okay. All right, take two. I heard before Ivan mentioned that you'd like to get a repertoire of 40, 50 songs together. Are they all your original songs or your copy or?
Well, considering that we're planning on doing regular Zabave, we are planning. We are planning on getting a repertoire of Croatian covers together. We have been doing a bit of experimentation, like with everything basically, with a bit of Smashing Pumpkins and Faith No More and other kind of stuff, and it sounds really good. And we're hoping to bring it, expand on our audience, take it out of the Croatian community and so
Tambura sort of a different feel really.
Explore the tambura a bit more, right? So who's your like musical influence? Have you got anyone in particular? Or?
Well, for the Zabava music, probably we play some of Gazde's material. We play some of Zlatni Dukati, most of the better known sort of Croatian bands. Musical genius over here is Domagoj, I suppose. He's got all the original sort of tracks are coming from him. I mean, he wrote Sretan Rođendan and Ivana. He's got a few other new songs. We've got a few things on the burner. Sort of David's given it some, given the tambura a bit of a punky feel with some of his new new experiments, concoctions, exactly. And yeah, I mean, we're getting into a few different things. It's interesting.
That's interesting. Okay.
It's fantastic. Good. I'm gonna sing Vlado song. I can't believe it. Valentine's Day is around the corner. I don't know who I'm gonna give Valentine's. Mish doesn't want one from me. I don't want to give her one. She's a snob.
He was going to say something. She's a snob.
When you started playing music, and when did you start playing the tamburica?
It was in Croatia. That was probably 8 years ago. I started in school. It was like a elective.
All right.
And yeah.
Wonderful. And you, Ivan?
Well, I don't know, I sort of stuffed around with a few instruments when I was in high school and that, but I got into this with Hrvatska Zora when the orchestra started. Igor, when was that? 6 years ago? 5-6 years ago?
5-6, yeah.
Long time ago.
All right, so you've been playing it for about 5-6 years?
Yeah.
Great.
Since.
Domagoj, where'd you learn how to sing?
In the shower.
Yeah? Hey, you found
No, I
talent.
really was in the shower.
And your instrument?
Oh well, my grandfather came over from Croatia and he's a music teacher.
All right.
And he teaches tamburice as well. And he came over and he brought me a few instruments, brought me a brač and a few bisernice. And he was here for 5 months and I started playing with him, and when he left I sort of stopped for a while and then I met up the boys again and continued playing music.
Dave, where'd you get yours from?
Actually, I was at my cousin's 21st, and some psycho by the name of Domagoj came up to me and asked me if I wanted to play an instrument that I'd never heard of, and I just freaked, and I just thought, oh yeah, I'll give it a try. But I'd actually been playing guitar for about 6 years now. That's where I got all
Electric guitar, is it?
Everything basically, and that's where I sort of got my musical skills from, because it's a very broad. Actually, start it again.
Okay. Glenn, do you want to start it again? All right. Take two. Where'd you start up, Dave?
I was at my cousin's 21st, and this guy by the name of Domagoj asked me if I wanted to play an instrument, which I'd never heard of before. And I thought, yeah, I'll give it a bell, But I'd actually been playing guitar for about 6 years now, so.
He didn't want to give it a bell at the start, just so all the oldies know.
The main thing is that I'm doing it now and I enjoy it, so I don't really care how it started. But I was always sort of into music and playing instruments, so actually, yeah.
So you're always a musician at heart.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Glenn, how'd you get into this big thing?
Well, I've been a musician for most of my life. I sort of first started with piano at age 5, and then to that I played piano accordion plus the recorder. I was in the primary school band.
Oh, wow.
And I did grades and different theories and things. I lived in New Zealand for quite a while, and they were starting up a group, a Croatian group, and I actually helped to start that up, and I started on the double bass.
And then you left?
Oh well, I
came
was
here?
there for 2 years. It was a little band. We didn't have that much, but it's still going now. So
Wonderful. So is there any hope of us hearing you on the piano in one of the future CDs?
maybe.
Maybe.
Depends how the piano part goes. So.
Great.
I think that's plenty. That's good. And
This is Yvonne and Doobie signing off from Footscray Park.
and we'll leave you with Vaga Bond playing live.
I don't know. Do you reckon? What do you reckon? Does it sound alright?
Good, man. Good, very.
I wouldn't mind a retake. That wasn't very good.
This is Yvonne and Doobie signing off from Footscray Park.
We will leave you with Vaga Bond playing some of their favorite tunes.
Bye.
Bye.
That was good.
You didn't see us that like that.
It was a pretty serious race together.
Yeah, everyone's pretty serious.
It's a very. I should try this.
Alright. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. I think we should do that finish again.
I think we should do the finish again. Yeah.
Can you sort of?
Why come you didn't do the
Nah,
last?
because that's
you
rude.
can.
It's-
I'm gonna stuff up again.
Ah, shut up, alright?
No, tell us when you're
gonna finish, alright?
After the finish!
What?
I'll give you a signal.
Go like this, Eagle.
And smile. we're on candid camera, okay?
No.
Ready? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Thank you very much.